Hi, I'm Paul Ferranbi, aka Incredible Paul, and welcome to 6 Minute Saturdays. So, it's week 4 of doing this. You kind of got the concept. A little bit shorter episodes, dive into a specific topic, learn more about me, share some stories. That's it. Kind of like Incredible Paul podcast, but more focus on me and specific stories. Don't have any guests. Maybe in the future I'll have guests. See if that works for 6 minutes. Let me know in the comments on social media. I am Incredible Paul. Let me know if you want to have guests on these. But for now, I have some stuff that I'm going to be talking about. This time, I want to talk about the 5 levels of leadership. So I've mentioned in previous podcasts that I'm a Maxwell Leadership Certified coach, speaker, and trainer. So John Maxwell is a leading expert in leadership. He's been doing this for over 40 years, has a ton of experience, lots of life lived, works with hundreds, thousands of organizations around the world. And so he has a book called The 5 Levels of Leadership, or The 5 Levels of Influence. And that's something really key that I talk through with everyone who is newer to leadership, or maybe been doing leadership for a while, but you haven't really thought about this. I think it's an amazing concept, so I want to share that with you in the next 3.5 minutes. First level being the position level. So you have the title. You might be a manager, maybe a leadership position, whatever you want to call it. But that's just it. You just have that title. There's nothing else that people are really respect except the title. They may or may not respect you as a person. So the position level is something that's going to happen when you are in that level, in that position, but you don't want to stay there very long. Just having only the position be something that they respect. You want to move on to level 2, being the permission level, as far as people, like you're able to build relationships with people at this level. So John says that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So at this level, you are building those relationships, building upon what their struggles are, what they want to do, the desires, their pain points, all of these things you're doing at the level 2 level. From the level 2 level, I'm moving through these pretty quickly, but I have a podcast episode coming up that I go a little bit deeper in these, so don't worry about that, but at least for right now, I just want to get these down. Next level is production level, as far as getting stuff done, being accomplished. Those people you know, you can call on them. Hey, Paul, can you get this done? It's like, or Paul, I don't know if you can get this done, type of thing. We know those people that we can count on when things are tough. We also know those people that you are not going to count on. But if you are a level 3 of leadership, you are known as someone that's consistently getting stuff done. So it's something you should strive for. Next level is level 4, the reproduction level. And that is what it sounds like, reproducing other leaders. And not necessarily followers, but leaders. So empowering them to do their very best, get things done. The final level is level 5, the pinnacle level. So this is a level that most people would never reach. So think of the Gandhis of the world, the Mother Teresas. I would even add John Maxwell to that list. But people who really transcend their industry as far as stuff that has to do with leadership. So that's really going through those very quickly. What I'll add is that you can be at different levels with different people, different organizations, different circumstances. All of those things can cause you to be at different levels. Also, you build upon each level. So you go from level 1 to level 2. Not to say that when you're at level 1, you don't want to stay there very long. You're building those relationships. When you go on to production level, do not sacrifice results for the relationship. I know it's a balance and it can be hard at times as a leader, but you want to make sure that you are still have those relationships as you're getting results, and then moving on to level 4, you're reproducing leaders. So we started at one level, we're continuing on to the next one. The other thing to realize, just of leadership in general, is that leadership is an inside job. So what do I mean by that? You have to start on yourself first, leading yourself first. The hardest person to lead is yourself. So think about it. You A friend comes to you with advice, talks about, hey, I'm trying to lose weight. What do I need to do? Or, hey, I'm thinking about this relationship. What do you think I should do? And we can give the best advice, but we can give advice to people that we don't necessarily take ourselves. So that's something to be mindful of. So as leaders, we need to make sure we're leading ourselves well. We're becoming models for other people to follow. And not to say that we're going to be perfect. We're never going to be perfect. We're human. Perfection is not real. Like, it's not going to happen as humans. Like, we might be seemingly perfect one day, but it's not going to last forever. So these 5 levels of leadership are really critical, from going to position, to permission, production, reproduction, and eventually getting to the pinnacle level. But that's all the time I have. That's the 6-minute Saturdays. I hope you're learning from this, enjoying this, and keep being incredible.